As parents, we all have fears about our children, from safety to bullying and even the ability for them to reach their full potential. But there is some hope and opportunity to help our kids and ease our worries. And here to help is psychologist Amy Trout. It's always great to have you back. Good morning.
Thanks. Good morning.
So summer is in full swing, and with that comes a lot of parental fears, I should say. Let's talk about great expectations first, though. You say less is often more. What do you mean by that?
So, oftentimes, like from the moment we bring our babies home, we start worrying that maybe they won't go to the great college or get a great career path or things like that. And so, marketing is really targeted at this parental fear. And, unfortunately, what might feel counterintuitive for us as parents, that we might try to overschedule activities or enrichment or buy products that help nurture brain development and all that. Oftentimes, what is shown by the research is less is more. When we provide less stimulation and less hands-on, kids are much more creative and resourceful, and it allows kind of that other part of them to blossom and develop versus being reliant on what we've structured, what we've pre-planned, and what we've provided as far as entertainment. Okay,
that's such great advice because, as you said, it's funny when, especially at such a young age, before they're even talking, you have all of these fears as a parent because you're playing out in your mind what's going to happen or what could happen or what could not happen. So less is more. That's a good takeaway. What about stranger danger? We are, summer is in full swing. The kids are home. What do we need to know about that?
So obviously things that we see on the news or on television, really make us, that's like most parents' worst nightmare, right? That our kids are going to get abducted or hurt by a stranger. And in reality, the chances of that are pretty low, which is a good statistic. And child maltreatment is actually dropping, which is also a good thing to know about. But what we need to do, as parents, is be very educated on, the fact that most things that happen to children that are not good often happen by family members or close contacts, not necessarily by strangers. Right. So really kind of educating ourselves and then educating our kids age appropriately about how to communicate, how to protect themselves, and how to communicate around things that might not feel right to them. Whether
Trust
that's
your gut.
Abuse, right. So, and develop that relationship with them so that they can talk about really anything with you. You have to be very sensitive to where they're at and how to kind of gauge what to tell them about.
Keep that communication open.
Yeah, just make yourself a very safe place so that they don't ever fear there's going to be retribution on them if they talk to you about something.
Number 3, accidents and injuries. This is a good one.
Yeah. So people, often kind of underestimate the likelihood of a kiddo getting hurt, in a motor vehicle or bicycle accident. And those are the most common causes of death for children, which is really sad. Although, some basic prevention and proactive steps can help avoid those things. 40% of kids are killed in motor vehicle accidents who don't have restraints on. So obviously practicing seat belting, modeling that for them, buckling them in. Helmets are very, very important from a young age to prevent brain damage and things like that. But just being that good role model and kind of thinking one step ahead when it comes to safety measures for our kids.
Number 4, we got just a couple of seconds. Bullying, be proactive with that, right? That's still something that we deal a lot with.
Yeah, bullying is something that still happens a lot. Kids, help them come to you when they have anything happening at school, but also reporting those things and helping schools kind of be accountable with anti-bullying measures. And also teaching that name-calling and teasing and picking on is not okay, even in play at home, setting the standard it's just not okay.
And number 5, weight issues, role model.
Yeah, so kids that develop anorexia or eating disorders or obesity at a very young age, it's happening younger and younger. That's a real fear. What we can do is really model a healthy relationship with food where we don't overemphasize or underemphasize, where we have moderation in sweets, not none, but moderation, because we're still in control of most of what goes into our kids' bodies to a certain point. And then we model really good eating, good exercise habits, not over-focus, but not an under-focus either. Just trying to be very comfortable in our own skin so that our kiddos can hopefully grow into their own skin as well.
They look up to you as parents, as their role models, so they're going to pick a lot of that up from you. So as you said,
and so if we're unbalanced, we need to work on that.
Great advice. Thank you so much, Amy. If you want to learn more about this week's parenting guide, head online to our website, fox4morningblend.com.
Still to come, 3 veterinarians scratch their way to the top and open their own animal hospital. But along the way, do things get catty? See how their dreams become reality when we sit, stay, and chat with the cast about their new show, Vet Life.